Hey. Good afternoon. My name is Kit Jillings, and I'm the principal of the Institute of Technology campus. As we begin this convocation, I'd like to acknowledge that we're in traditional Mi'kmaq territory. My special thanks to our elder Gary Joseph and lead singer and drumkeeper of the Wabanaki Confederacy, Sipanitikik First Nation, Simon Nevin, for drumming us in. And also, of course, to Haley McLeod, Shelley Meisner, and Paramita Trask for leading us in our national anthem. Mr. President, honored guests, on behalf of the faculty and staff of the Institute of Technology campus of the Nova Scotia Community College, I want to offer a warm welcome to the graduates, to the family, friends, and special guests joining us here today, along with those tuning in over our live stream around the world. Thank you for being part of this special day as we celebrate the class of 2018. I now have the honor of introducing our platform guests. Please hold your applause until they've all been introduced. And so beginning with Kim Parsons, Academic Chair, School of Access. Tina Kelly, Academic Chair, School of Trades and Technology. Don Bureau, President, Nova Scotia Community College. Catherine McLean, Vice President, Campuses and Communities. Rosalind Penfound, Vice President, Organizational Development. Jill Provo, Dean of the School of Access. Lucy Canary, Dean of the School of Trades and Technology. Elizabeth Yeo, Director of Student Services. Christine Arsenault, Director, Enrollment and Registrar. Carl Turner, Assistant Registrar. And Mark Smith, Manager of Student Services. Each year, our campus welcomes new faces, some anxious, but all eager, and filled with an infectious enthusiasm. By the time I see those same faces cross our stage at Convocation, I see that same enthusiasm, but the nervousness is gone, and in its place, a newfound confidence. That makes this day extremely rewarding for me and the whole campus community. On behalf of the campus team, I want you to know that it's been a privilege to share your journey. We're so proud of all of you. Our amazing faculty and dedicated staff at IT Campus and colleagues province-wide have all had a role in supporting your path to graduation. And to them I say a heartfelt thank you. Therefore, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask all of my campus colleagues to stand and be acknowledged. I'd also like to acknowledge our student leadership on campus, and so I'd like to acknowledge our Student Association President, Krista Holland-Guy. Krista will be graduating from our ceremony this afternoon. Hey, Krista. So, at this time, I also want to tell you about one of your fellow graduates, Connor McDermott. Connor joined the Adult Learning Program in November of 2016. And today, he graduates with his high school diploma at a GPA of 99%. Before deciding to revisit his education, Connor, in his own words, retreated from the world, and it took time and support to work up the courage to try again. Even as he sat in orientation, Connor was wondering about whether this was the right choice. He thought, why retread old ground? And then I looked around at others who came here while all dealing with jobs, families, and other commitments that I didn't have, and I was humbled and inspired. And with that inspiration, Connor has had a profound impact at our campus. He has volunteered as a tutor, a class rep for the Student Association, and ALP mentor supporting new students onto the program. He has created workshops on time management and applying for bursaries, served on campus committees, and made videos offering advice and guidance to future ALP students. In his own studies, Connor amazed faculty with his thirst for learning. As one colleague explained it to me, I have never met a more focused, goal-oriented, and inspiring student than Connor. Coming to NSCC was part of a wider journey of personal change and well-being for Connor. And so changes to diet and exercise have meant that he's dropped over 240 pounds during his time on the program. Connor is currently preparing for study in engineering at Dalhousie University. Well done, Connor, and many congratulations on graduating. Graduates, like Connor, it is ultimately thanks to the strengths each of you have found within yourselves to balance competing stresses that means you're now able to say, I did it. Whether caring for family, holding down a job, or overcoming health challenges, you've all managed to meet deadlines, stay on top of your course load, and make it through those nights studying. As our president, Don Bureau, has often said, community is the heart of community college, and IT Campus is a special community. We meet challenges by working as a supportive family, and it makes the successes we experience at the end of each academic year that much more special. So my congratulations to the class of 2018. You've accomplished so much, and we're so very proud of you. Please know that all of your college family here on stage and in the audience are so very thrilled to see you shine today. And we're so glad that so many guests have taken time to support you today. And so now it is my pleasure to introduce our president, Don Bureau.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Kit. As was mentioned earlier, my name is Don Bureau, and it's truly an honor for me to be addressing the graduating class of 2018. In a few minutes, I'll have the privilege to present to you, our graduates, your certificate or your diploma. But before I do, I want to share a few words with you on the topic of impact, and in particular, the topic of having a positive impact on others. And I want to begin by sharing a very humbling story with you. See, a few years ago when I first became president, I attended a very large international conference in the US for educators. At this conference, there were thousands of delegates. And on the first morning, I went down for breakfast, and I went into a large ballroom with hundreds of circular tables. At each table, there were 8 seats, and on each table, there was a beautiful white tablecloth. And after getting my breakfast from the buffet, I went in and I found an empty table at which to sit. And as I was enjoying my breakfast by myself, a gentleman asked if he could join me and sit with me at the table. I said, of course, please join me. And as he sat down, I noticed that his zipper was down. So I sat there for a few moments thinking what I should do. He was a complete stranger, and I was not quite sure how to approach this particular situation. And as I was pondering my next move, the table began to fill up with other participants at the conference. So I was sure I'd lost my chance to give this person a message as to his particular, as I say, situation. But then it dawned on me. I thought I had what I thought was a brilliant idea. I said to myself, I will write him a note. So I thought for a moment, and I realized I had a problem. While I had a pen, I did not have a piece of paper upon which to write that note. And then I realized around my neck, in a plastic holder, was a name tag with my name on it. So I very discreetly, below the table on my lap, pulled the piece of paper out so no one could see what I was doing. On my lap, I wrote in big letters, "Your zipper is down." I folded it, I handed it to the man. He looked surprised to be receiving a note. He opened it, he gave me a very appreciative nod. He corrected his situation, and he returned the note back to me. And below the table, where no one could see what I was doing, I put the note back into my name tag. Now, don't get too far ahead of the story, okay? Just stay with me. So I was sitting there thinking, wow, aren't I a great person? I just saved this poor man, I'm sure, hours of embarrassment. Well, after breakfast, there was a networking session before the first keynote speaker. So off I went to the networking session. It was a 30-minute networking session, and I was walking around so proud of myself, and I'd reach my hand out and introduce myself as Don Bureau for Nova Scotia, and they'd look at me and shake my hand, and quickly they'd walk away. And this happened over and over and over again. I couldn't figure out what was happening. I was thinking to myself, people in this conference are certainly not very friendly. Well, just before the keynote speaker was to begin, I went into the men's room. I looked at myself in the mirror, and sure enough, in big, bold letters, I'd put my name tag in backwards, and for the past 30 minutes, I was telling everybody at the conference that their zipper was down. Well, all I wanted to do was to go back to my hotel room and just hide. In fact, I wanted to hop on a plane and come back to Nova Scotia. But I knew I couldn't do that, so feeling completely and totally embarrassed, I went to the first keynote speaker. I held my head down, I put my name tag in my pocket, I sat in the back corner and prayed that no one would recognize me. Well, the first speaker that morning was a wounded veteran from the Afghanistan war. He had lost one leg, he had lost a hand, and he was blinded as a result of his military vehicle striking a landmine. And his speech that morning was on the topic of always having a positive impact on others. He was an incredibly gifted and inspirational speaker, and he explained how his life work was now focused on helping others. And as part of his speech, he said, by the time you finish grade primary, you'll already know many of the things that you'll require to be successful in life and to have a positive impact on others. In particular, he said you'll know how to share, how to be kind, how to use your imagination, and how not to take yourself too seriously. Well, as I listened to the stories of this hero, as he told the stories of how his work was focusing on helping others, I quickly became embarrassed for myself for a whole different reason. In fact, I became angry at myself because that morning I forgot one of the golden rules of always taking your work seriously, but never yourself. So I put my name tag back around my neck and held my head high for the rest of the conference. And you know, I was recently reminded of this story as I had the opportunity to meet a Canadian hero, an individual who embodies many of these learnings. You see, this past year, the Nova Scotia Community College was chosen to be the second college in Canada to partner with the Rick Hansen Foundation to provide training. And many of you would know that Rick Hansen was born in British Columbia. As a young, able-bodied athlete, Rick won all-star awards in 5 different sports. But at the age of 15, he was hitchhiking with a friend one day, and they were picked up by a person driving a half-ton truck. They were told to jump in the back of the truck, and away they went. And 5 minutes later, that truck was involved in a very serious car accident. Rick was thrown from the back of the truck, and he was paralyzed from the waist down. But this adversity did not hold Rick back because he became the first student in a wheelchair to graduate from the University of British Columbia with a physical education degree. He went on to be a Paralympic athlete, winning 6 medals. And in 1985, he embarked on his Man in Motion World Tour, where over 26 months he wheelchaired over 40,000 kilometers through 34 different countries before wheelchairing across Canada. And as he trekked through many of the poor countries in the world, he was truly inspired to continue to have a positive impact on others, especially those with disabilities. Because in some of those poor countries, the definition of a wheelchair is a piece of plywood with skateboard wheels attached to the bottom on which people sit and pull themselves around. When Rick returned to Vancouver, he had raised over $26 million for spinal cord research. And to be selected only as the second college in Canada to partner with Rick Hansen's foundation to provide training is critically important to the Nova Scotia Community College. Because at our core, we strive to be an accessible post-secondary institution, as a way to help our students overcome all forms of adversity. And as an accessible college, our amazing faculty and staff, they work every day very hard to meet our students where they are in terms of their learning and to help reduce all possible barriers to their success. So to that end, the college a couple of years ago, we began a fundraising campaign to raise $25 million as our goal to help our students overcome barriers. And I'm very pleased to announce that to date, we have raised over $24 million. Thank you. And a key group of contributors to that success has been you, our graduates, because your student associations on behalf of each and every one of you has contributed $500,000 over the next 5 years to help future students overcome barriers. And I think that deserves a big round of applause. So graduates, please know that your very generous legacy gift will make a significant difference in the lives of those students who come behind you for many years to come by making post-secondary education even more accessible. As we look to the future, our ask of you is simple. Please never stop using your many gifts and abilities to have a positive impact on those facing adversity in any form to access a better life. And as I think about being kind and helping others, graduates, whether they are family, friends, or amazing faculty and staff here at the college, there are people joining us this afternoon who have had a very positive impact on you while you've been studying at the Nova Scotia Community College. So graduates, I have one final assignment for you before you officially complete your program. And that assignment is this. Would you please think for a moment of that person or persons who are joining us today who have had a positive impact on your learning success? And I'm asked you to think of that person or persons because we have a tradition at NSCC, a tradition where I ask the graduating class to stand up and give a wave of appreciation to somebody in the audience as a way to say thank you for the positive impact that they've had on your learning success. So as your final assignment, stand up and give a wave to somebody in the audience, please. I think you deserve an A+ on your final assignment. Well done and congratulations. And before I conclude, there's one other important group of individuals that I want to recognize this afternoon. For decades, our alumni have been driven by a passion to find ways to provide a positive impact on their communities and have made better lives more accessible for those around them. So I now want to recognize and acknowledge our alumni who are joining us this afternoon. If you are a past graduate of NSCC or one of our predecessor institutions or schools, or a graduate of CCEDP, would you please now stand to be recognized? Thank you. So in conclusion, graduates, I want you to promise me that after you walk across this stage this afternoon, that you would please commit to the following. 1, if you ever use your name tag to tell someone their zipper is down, put it back the right way. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, please never take yourself too seriously as you pay forward the many gifts and abilities that you have to help others. And 3rd, please be very, very proud of the positive impact that you will have on future NSCC students. Again, congratulations. thank you for choosing NSCC, and then a phrase, you simply rock. Great job.
Good afternoon. My name is Tina Kelly. I'm the Academic Chair for the School of Trades and Technology, and we will now begin the presentation of the certificates and diplomas. Out of respect for your fellow graduates, I would like to remind everyone, once you've received your credential, please return to your seat and remain seated until the end of the ceremony. Before I introduce the first graduate, it is our custom to invite faculty members who've taught our graduates to stand and congratulate them as each program group is presented. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for the credentials in the School of Trades and Technology. For the Certificate of Accomplishment in Marine and Industrial Rigging, Max Beliveau with honors. Wait here, Ainsley. Ainsley. Ainsley Cameron. Robert Comden. Clara Harding. Samuel Hawksworth with honors. Marcelo Lima with honors. Grayson McCrindle with honors. Kane Rick. Mr. President, the graduates in Marine Industrial Rigging. For the information of the audience, those students whose names appear in the program but who are unable to be with us today are automatically admitted to their respective certificates or diplomas. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate of Accomplishment in Occupational Health and Safety, Jamin Church. Brendan Gallant. Jessica Hunkin. Kelsey McCullough with honors. Emily McLellan with honors. Robin Rose with honors. Catherine Turner. Eric Womble. Mr. President, the graduates in occupational health and safety. Mr. President, for the certificate in industrial mechanical, Neil Best with honors. Oh. Troy Burrows with honors. Kayla Chapado. Eric De Silva with honors. Tristan Dyson. Owen Hanlon. Bradley Hebb with honors. Tyler Johnson with honors. Drew Lively. Zachary McCrae. Good job. James McLellan. Alex Madden with honors. Tanner McCabe. Craig Moss. Kyle Murphy with honors. Craig Penny. Matthew Richards with honors. Daniel Sampson. Jagger Waller Moore with honors. Colin Woodworth with honors. Mr. President, the graduates in Industrial Mechanical. Mr. President, the candidates for the certificate in plumbing. Taryn Bailey. It is tradition for employees of the college to present the credential to family members. Nikki Berrigan will be presenting the certificate to Jack Berrigan. Spencer Bennell. Jacob Chin. Morgan DeVoe with honors. Joshua Feltmate with honors. Anthony Habshi with honors. Rena Melby with honors. Tesfo Mangus. Anthony Mercer. Samuel Metzler. Jamie Robinson. Shane Spagarin with honors. Sean Stewart with honors. Hao Shu Wang with honors. Raydung Wang. Benjamin Watts with honors. Corey Whitney. Cody Young. Mr. President, the graduates in plumbing. Mr. President, the candidate for the certificate in steam fitting, pipe fitting, Bailey Baker. Mr. President, the graduate in steam fitting, pipe fitting. Mr. President, the candidate for the diploma in pipe trades, Idris Ahmad. Darian Amos. Jacob Blackler. Adam Cameron. John Cansonet. Jeffrey Chase. Evan Dufour. David Lee Gray. Ian Greek. Smart ones. Nathan Kendall with honors. Lubo Kozmicheva. Jordan McDonald. Blair McInnes. With honors. Sorry, Eric, or Blair. Jacob McLellan. Evan Milley. Bradley Mossman. Austin Mounts. Katab Murshid. Matthew Penman. Austin Pilgrim. Aaron Smith Node. Gregory Taylor with honors. Courtney Terrio. Devin Walker. And last but certainly not least. Stay in touch. Kyle Wynot. Mr. President, the graduates in pipe trades. Mr. President and invited guests, the graduates of the School of Trades and Technology.
Good afternoon. My name is Kim Parsons. I'm the Academic Chair for the School of Access. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Access. Mr. President, the candidates for the Nova Scotia High School Graduation Diploma for Adults. Rukeya Aldulami, with honors. Reza Amiri. Kulumushi Baganda, with honors. Caitlin Beal, with honors. Anna Benson, with honors. Jagat Batarai. Adam Bleasdale, with honors. Amanda Cadeau, with honors. Marianne Kane, with honors. Aisha Cisse, with honors. Emily Chip Career, with honors. Ashley Clark with honors. Janelle Clayton. Maya Clements. Chris Baganda with honors. Jace Condren. Jennifer Cousins with honors. Alicia Deshane. Susan Dion. Tony Dixon with honors. Wendy Dew with honors. Jessica Fekashazi with honors. Walker Gould with honors. Denise Gross, with honors. Genevieve Guret. Hussam Adin Habli. Mohammed Hamid, with honors. Salim Hamid. Melanie Hawkins Rankin, with honors. Alicia Hion. Krista Holland Guy, with honors. Ryan Hutchingame, with honors. Tiffany Johnson, with honors. Abdurrahman Karimov, with honors. is tradition for employees of the college to present the credential to family members. Michelle Krellman will be presenting the diploma to Amy Keith. Amy Keith, with honors. Juno Kaiser, with honors. Stephanie Kelly Brown, with honors. Hervé Kioso, with honors. It's tradition for employees of the college to present the credential to family members. Tia Sawyer will be presenting the diploma to Jade Knight. Jade Knight, with honors. Galina Karongo. Brianna McPherson, with honors. Hannah Mahmoudi, with honors. Mariella Manalang, with honors. William Mason, with honors. Connor McDivitt, with honors. It is tradition for employees of the college to present the credential to family members. Eileen Burchell will be presenting the diploma to James McMaster. James McMaster, with honors. Jennifer McLellan, with honors. Razia Mohammadi, with honors. Alexa Muse, with honors. Tyler Muse, with honors. Rosette Wamini, with honors. Inas Nami, with honors. Mbika Nupan. Shai Nicholson, with honors. Saraswati Naralwa, with honors. Sabrina Orman. Ralph Pearson, with honors. Venkat Pedagopu, with honors. Omar Khattab, with honors. Samantha Ryer, with honors. Kayla Sage, with honors. Luis Santiago, with honors. Murtada Saeed Amin. Alan Spears Mandeville, with honors. Nicholas Stanley, with honors. Barbara Walsh, with honors. Kat Webb, with honors. Gavin Wynot with honors. Sean Williams with honors. Mr. President, the graduates of the Nova Scotia High School Graduation Diploma for Adults. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate of Accomplishment in English for Academic Purposes. Najla Alamari. Oksana Chimiras. Alejandra Fagundes. Tony Hu. Victoria Shulga. Mr. President, the graduates in the English for Academic Purposes program. Mr. President, honored guests, the graduates of the School of Access. Mr. President and invited guests, I present to you the 2018 graduating class of the Institute of Technology Campus, Nova Scotia Community College.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mark Smith. I'm the Manager of Student Services at the Institute of Technology campus. On Wednesday, June 6th, at our Student Success Celebration, the students with the highest aggregate in each program were recognized, and all departmental and industry awards were presented. I'd now like to ask all of these award winners to now stand as you're able to be acknowledged so we can acknowledge your achievements. Okay? I now have the pleasure of presenting to you the major award recipients for the Institute of Technology Campus Convocation 2018. These students have not only achieved academic excellence in their respective programs, but have also contributed to the college, encouraged classmates, and assisted their communities. Their accomplishments are an inspiration to us all. Please note that we began our awards presentations earlier today at our morning convocation ceremony, and we continue now by presenting the President's Award. So I'll ask Don Bureau to stand to present the President's Award. This is awarded to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to campus and/or community activities. The recipient is a graduate of the Marine Industrial Rigging Program, Marcelo Lima. So, Mr. President, invited guests, I present to you the 2018 award winners for the Institute of Technology campus, Nova Scotia Community College. I now have the distinct pleasure of introducing this year's valedictorian. Emily McLellan was nominated this year as the Institute of Technology campus valedictorian and was chosen to represent the 2018 class. Emily is graduating today from our Occupational Health and Safety program. Emily chose NSCC because of its reputation for being a strong voice for women in trades. Emily thanks her instructors and classmates for contributing to her growth. As she graduates, Emily says she's drawn to working near or on the ocean in the industrial field. Emily leaves her fellow graduates with this quote by Marie von Ebner-Eschenbach: "There's only one proof of ability, action." So please welcome Emily.
Welcome, graduates, faculty, family, friends, and honored platform guests. It is my honor to represent the IT campus as this year's valedictorian and congratulate each and every one of you on your achievements. You should be very proud of your success. I'd like to bring you back to your first days at the campus. Picture it. You're standing in the crossroads, contemplating your next move. You do a full 360 around B-Wing. First looking down the hall towards the cafeteria, then peeking down the stairs to C-Wing, before glancing down the opposite hallway. Your eyes finally land on the lush living wall behind you. You think to yourself, what am I doing here? People are buzzing all around you, walking with purpose, a clear destination already in mind. You wonder how everyone already knows where they're going. Unsure of where to go, you start going with the flow, following other students who seem sure of their route. You soon realize that you're on your way to the industrial mechanics shop and you hadn't intended to wind up there. You start backtracking up the long ramps. You feel a little disoriented, but realize everything's okay when you find your landmark up ahead. You're back in the crossroads. You find a familiar face. You zigged when you should have zagged, and it turns out your destination is right around the corner. Sometimes our original plan can lead us in all sorts of different directions, but these detours help us navigate our way, and we eventually find ourselves exactly where we're meant to be. I stand here today, and without knowing many of you, I do know what we have in common. We are here because we chose the Nova Scotia Community College. We chose education. We all have a different story, a unique path that has brought us here today. Some of us are here directly out of high school or university. Some are coming out of the workforce. Some have immigrated to Canada to build a better future for their families. All of us here today made a choice to seize an opportunity to refine our skills so that we could advance our careers. We wanted more, and that is what we have in common, and that is where this diverse group of people find common ground. No matter what your program, we are here successful on graduation day because of our choices. We are no longer at the crossroads where we stood for the first time just 10 short months ago. Today marks the first day of our future. Making the decision to go back to school was a difficult one for so many of us. We have all had to alter our lives and juggle the day-to-day challenges just to make room for our studies. Going back to school has meant significant change and moving ourselves out of our comfort zone. But it is how we were able to manage this change that has brought us here to the finish line. Whatever your reason, whatever your motivation, your education required a personal commitment to strive for a better future. This all started because you wanted more and you chose to take action. If you think back to when you had to decide whether or not to attend NSCC, where would you be today had you gone left at the crossroads instead of right? We have so much to be thankful for today, and we owe our success in part to all the people in our lives who are here with us in mind, body, or spirit. Thank you to all the amazing people who encouraged and guided us when we were frustrated, uncertain, or had lost our focus. Thank you to the people who helped us learn resiliency and saw opportunity for personal growth. Our success is owed to the people who have motivated us, to the people who only see our full potential, and to all the people who continuously help us be the best possible version of ourselves. We cannot say it enough, but thank you. In addition to our family and our friends, we must acknowledge the people at this college who contributed to our success and share this achievement with us. The Nova Scotia Community College, its faculty, advisors, academic chairs, and staff are a dedicated and passionate group of individuals who are genuinely engaged and devoted to our success. They truly represent what it means to be committed to the goals and the vision of this school. Every day, not only do they teach us, but they inspire us. They enabled us to thrive. Our faculty celebrate our success just as much as we do, because they have been on this journey with us from the beginning, and they're so eager to see where it takes us. I am so grateful to my faculty for continuously encouraging me to test my limits and to do things I never would have imagined. Without the support of these special people, I would not be here, standing here today with the honor of being your valedictorian. We all have that safe zone where things come relatively easy. It's a space where too often we hide because we are comfortable and we are not vulnerable. However, the staff at NSCC have challenged us to recognize where that limit lies, to recognize where we feel safe, and to push past it. NSCC inspires us to find opportunity in each and every situation, so when we find ourselves in a tough spot, we will work hard to overcome and defeat any obstacle that is in our way. We will emerge stronger and more motivated to seek out and take on the next challenge. So we ask ourselves, what's next? I'll tell you. We will leave here today, we will celebrate, and we will make a commitment to always strive to grow and do work that ignites our passion. Whatever your industry, whatever work you choose, Do what is necessary to become a leader, because that is what the Nova Scotia Community College has taught us to do. Your work will fill a very large part of your life, so love what you do by choosing work that speaks to you. I would like to close with a quote from political activist and actor Bradley Whitford. Take action. Every story you've ever connected with, every leader you've ever admired, every puny little thing that you've ever accomplished is the result of taking action. You have a choice. You can either be a passive victim of circumstance, or you can be the active hero of your own life. Congratulations, graduates of 2018.
Thank you, Emily, for this heartfelt valedictory address. I'd like to call on Principal Kit Jillings to present the Valedictorian Award.
So this brings us to the end of today's convocation proceedings. I want to extend a special thank you to all of those colleagues who contributed to making this convocation ceremony a truly special event. In fact, I think they deserve a round of applause. Graduates, after receiving your credential on stage, you were presented with your NSCC alumni pin. We hope from this moment forward you will wear it proudly, because today when you shed your gown, your connection to NSCC does not end. Yesterday you were students, today you are graduates, forever you are NSCC alumni. I invite everyone to join us in the McCain building for a reception immediately following the ceremony. You can reach the reception by exiting the auditorium and following the signs and greeters. During the recessional, the stage guests, led by our president, followed by faculty, and then the graduates will leave the auditorium. Would you please stand as you are able for the recessional and remain standing at your seats until the platform party and graduates have left the auditorium. Thank you very much.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical.